Okay, so now we're gonna get started, and one more thing I forgot that you will also need is wire. You can also get this at Walmart. Okay, there's different kind. You can get the ones that have different colors, but this is the best because it's very thin. I'm not sure if you see that, but it's like really thin, and you need thin wire. Don't get anything too thick, and it comes in a little spool like this. It's not very much on there, as you can see, but they're like $2 to $3, I think, but yeah, you will need that. Okay, and the other stuff, and you can get the feathers from Michaels. I got my feathers from Michaels, and I put them in a Ziploc bag, and they usually come like in a big bag like this. So your feathers are not gonna be exactly the same, but it's good if you can find them. But I think it's okay if they're not the same because it gives it like like a more natural feather look. Okay, so today we're gonna be using three different kind of feathers, and this is the first feather that we're gonna be using. We're gonna be using these feathers, and I like these because they're different, and you know how people get like the feather extensions in their hair, and you can get some that match your earrings. So we're gonna be using these, and we are going to be using these right here. Excuse the noise in the background, that's my dog. And we're also going to be using these. They're just like the other ones, but except they're really light pink. They look a little bit darker on the screen, but they're really light color pink. Okay, so we're gonna put these all together, and like you can just do one by itself and just wear it like that, but I think to me it'll look more fuller if you use different ones. So you're gonna take um one long one, any color, it doesn't matter, and then you can take like the light pink one, and you're gonna put it together like that. See how it's like moving like this to the side? You can kind of like straighten that out, or you can leave it like that, but I'm gonna leave like that because to me it gives it more of a natural look, and I like that kind of look. And then you're gonna add the dark pink one that matches the background, and then you're going to put it right here, and then you have your earring, and it'll be cute on you, whatever. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to make it, and this time, since you have your earring put together, now we're going to cut the plier. You're gonna cut it, and excuse the noise in the background, it's my mom. But you're gonna have your wire. Mom, can you be quiet, please? You're gonna have the wire, and you're gonna cut the wire. Sorry about that, you guys. And you're gonna cut the wire. You don't need that much. It's just a little bit. Okay, so this is just about as much wire as you need right there. Okay, so now we're gonna take these tweezers. They're the wide ones. They're longer and they're not sharp. Not the sharp ones. They're kind of like round and bold, and they're purple. If you get the same type, they're purple. Okay, so you're gonna take them. Okay, and then you're gonna take this part, the beginning, and just gonna fold it over just like that. Okay, so that way you have like a little loop there. I don't know if you can see that, like that little loop right there. Okay, and you can twist it, or you can use your pliers, but I'm just gonna use the pliers. You can use your hands too, but I just rather use the pliers, I guess, because it's easy. But you want to do this because when you put the earring on there, you just don't want it to be poking you while you're putting your earring on. Like that's just not comfortable. Not cool. Okay, so then it's gonna look like this. I'm sorry, guys. It's gonna look like this. Okay, now, now you're going to take your feathers, no matter how many there are, but we have three here. Now, I need you guys to listen very clearly and closely, okay? You will not need to have the feather hanging, okay? So, like, if you have, like, a longer piece on there, you're gonna need to cut it down, so that way you only just have the feather like this. No string, no little long piece, you don't need that, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna go back and take this, and you're gonna line it up with the feather right there, just like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just like that, you're gonna line it up, okay? But you want to put it in the front. Sorry, I put it in the back, but you're supposed to put it in the front. Okay, just like that. If you can see that I have it sticking out in the front, like right there, it's sticking out in the front. Okay, so after you have it like that, you're gonna take this piece that you have left over, and you want to squeeze that tight so you can get a grip on it. And you're gonna take this piece that you have left over, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna wrap it around a couple of times. Just wrap it around the feather. Okay, it's okay if it gets on the feather, but you want to know, you guys, why I'm doing this? It's because, everybody doesn't wrap perfectly. Okay, so you see this right here? That. See how the wire is showing? Now, because I did it different from this one, I kind of had that showing, so now the wire is showing, and it's not all that perfect looking, see? But when you're doing these, you can't really see the wire, it's perfect, and you really don't need to know if it's perfect or not, okay? So now, what we're going to do is, after you have this secured on here, you might want to take your pliers and kind of like, if you see a little piece hanging on there, kind of like, fold it on there really good. And you also don't want the earring to come apart. So you do that, and it looks cute, right? It looks really cute. Okay, so now, see, but you have no way to put it on. So now I'm going to show you how to put the thing on. Okay, it's not hard. You're going to need you don't necessarily need these, but you can use them. They're just O-rings, but you don't really need them. And these, a little piece that goes in your ear, you're going to need that. You need that, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to open this up, okay? So you take your pliers, the same ones that have the round, okay? Because you don't want to use the other ones. Otherwise, if you use the other pliers, it will cut, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take them and you're going to stick it in the inside and you're going to open it a little bit. You see how it's kind of, hold on, let me show you. Okay, so you see how it's kind of open? Like, let me see if I can make it a little bit more seeable. I'm just going to open it a little bit more. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, do you see, like, how it's opened up? It's open up. Okay. Well, anyways, you need it open because if you don't have it open, you're not gonna be able to stick it in there. So, you're gonna take the earring that you made, and you're just gonna stick it in the hole. Okay. So you take the earring and then you take the little loop piece that you have. You take the little loop piece. Okay. So you stick it in there and then it hooks. Now you need your pliers again to close it back up because you don't want the earring to fall out of place. I kind of made a mistake with the type of color that I used, and then you close it up. The type of color that I used for this, okay, it's like I can't really explain it. It's kind of like a gray color, and it doesn't really look that good. So you might want to get the normal silver colors that you have. But yeah, that's what you're gonna do. Okay, and we're also gonna put this little charm piece on there. You don't have to do this. This is like it's not mandatory. Like, oh, I have to put the charm. No, you don't. You don't have to. But what I'm gonna do is take the same pliers, the nifty pliers, okay, and then you're gonna just okay. So you see how I have this? It's my charm, okay, and okay. There's an opening piece on the, and you can get these charms at Walmart. They don't. There's a lot that come and they come like in a little necklace piece, but I just took them off the necklace piece and I'm using them for my earrings. You can find all this stuff at Walmart. All this stuff can be found at Walmart. The only thing that you probably will have problems finding at Walmart are the feathers, and these are like really pretty color feathers. You can get like these ones, the ones that I made, the pretty ones like that. You can get those at Michael's or some kind of craft store that you know. But Michael's is the best. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pliers and I'm going to stick it in there and then I'm going to like kind of open it. You see how I'm pushing it open? And then it opens like that. Okay. You don't really necessarily need the pliers, but they're very, very helpful. Actually, you do need the pliers. I'm not saying like you don't need them, but you need them. You need them. Okay, so after you have that, we're gonna take the earring, and where we made our very first loop right there, that very first loop, we're gonna stick the charm in there. Okay, we're gonna stick the charm in there. Now we're gonna close it back up. We're gonna close the charm back up. And if I'm moving too slow for you guys, you can fast forward it, but you just close it right on up. Okay, so now that we have our first pair of earrings, we're gonna move on to the next set. Not next set, but the next earring, because you don't want to walk around with one earring. Who does that? Okay, so you're gonna take your earring. I'm just gonna put it in my ear so you can see how much pretty and natural it looks. And you can do this at home, and it doesn't cost that much money. Like, you can go to if you go to, let's say, Forever 21 to get a pair of earrings, you'll probably pay like $10 or $5 for them. But these, you can make 50 pair of earrings, and you'll only spend about $20 to $30. And you can do it in your own style. They'll be custom made, and nobody else will have them. Okay. So we're gonna do this process all over again. You don't have to watch this, but at the end of this video, I will have the finishing earrings on while they're finished. If you want to watch me make the second pair, you are welcome, because I'm not to. But yeah, and I will also have more different like videos showing how I make the feather earrings and different styles that you can do, because I know it's a little difficult because I make it look, easy, but it really is easy. All you need is supply. If you get the right supplies, then you'll get it right. Make sure you get the right wire. Okay. See, this wire is really, really thin. Okay. You need that, and it comes in a little spool like this. Okay. Find it at Walmart. Okay. Okay. And I like this because I've seen other people's videos on how to make feather earrings, and they use a lot of wire. And if your parents are like the ones who like to save money a lot, you don't need to use that much wire. This wire will last you up to 60 pair of earrings, maybe even 100 if you use the wire right. And that's all you need right there. That's all you need. Okay, so I'm about to make the second earring, but I just want to show you guys how like the charm really adds, like, detail to it. And like these ones right here, I could have put a charm on them, but I didn't. And see, they're two different. They look totally different. This is a no-no right there. That's a no-no. You do not do that. You can, but it won't look that good. I will be doing another video on how to just make the feather earrings just with one feather. If you didn't really understand with a whole lot of feathers, I will just make one with one feather. Okay? But now we're gonna finish this. I'm gonna shut my mouth and finish this, okay? Now, okay, so we have the wire here, okay, and you can also see like the things that I'm doing. It's not that hard, but I just have like the feathers and stuff here, and like all the good stuff. Okay. Now I'm on the laptop, so everything's kind of shaky, but now we're gonna have that. Okay, you're gonna do the same thing. Okay, you're gonna take the beginning piece, the very top part, and even if you're like me, like you're not very steady and like perfect hands like everybody else is, kind of, like it's still possible to do. This hoop does not have to be perfect, because mine is not. It looks jacked up, but it looks messed up. But yeah, and you want to twist that really good, because you do not, like I said, you do not want to be poked in the ear or anything else, because that will not feel good. Okay. Throughout this video, okay, so after I'm finished the earrings and I show you the finishing touch, I will be showing you the different colors that you can